Alright guys, so I got this box from White2Tea, and I believe this may be the White2Tea tea club for May. I'm not sure though, because I did still cancel my debit card from my bank account. I had some suspicious activity and I decided to cancel it. So I forgot to update my White2Tea subscription and with the new card, and so I fixed it about 2 weeks ago. So I'm not sure if this is May's subscription or if this is June, which I think is too quick for it to be June, but we're gonna find out. So let's open this box and see what we got here. If I believe for May, people got the 50 grams Old Arbor Shangpuer tea, which is a little tea cake that I believe they sent out before. I'm not sure what we have here though.
Sorry guys, but in the background you are listening to people already going crazy bananas with their firecrackers. Even though it's just June, people just love to burn their money.
Subscription I receive. But yeah, this is what we have here. It's two teas. Let's read the note and figure it out. It says, thank you for joining us for the June. Oh wow, this is the June Tea Club Spring. And let's see. Before we get to the teas, a few notes on the 2024 spring. You may have noticed our releases were later this year than usual. Drought played havoc with weather in Menghai and Yihu this spring. Anyways, so we got the 2024 Green Hype, which is 200 grams of raw pu'er blend from Yunnan. We got a 200 gram tea cake, guys. Can you guys believe that? A full-on cake for 200 grams from White2Tea. Oh my god. It's a green tea blend. It's a raw pu'er green tea from Yunnan. That is the last Green Hype. And then the next spring I continue to make it. I don't know why I can't quit. Maybe because it seems like a tradition. Maybe it's because the blend is solid. Whatever the reason, here again, it is our Burly Little Everyday Pu'er back in 2017. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, in the other pouch here, this says is the Langshuang Huang. Langshuang Huang. I'm not good at pronouncing these names, but wow. So the Langshuang Huang, it's the Sichuan province to Sichuan, where we spent a significant amount of the spring tea season this year. We commissioned a Hongcha, literally red tea in Chinese, or what most Westerners know as black tea, to be made from materials that this Sichuanese producer usually makes into green tea. So it's kind of like a mixed type of tea here. Brewing instructions. Okay, I'm super excited. It's the first week of June and we already got the box. I am flabbergastedly happy. So let me go to my kitchen where I'm gonna be drinking these teas, and probably I'll have my mom try it out with me. She doesn't really like drinking pu'er tea as much as it might seem like she does. She doesn't really like it as much. But anyways, so I am so excited to open up let me open up the package here to see what the tea cake looks like. Alright, I was not expecting this 200 gram cake. Alright, so there it is. The Hype Tea. White2Tea. 200 gram cake. Oh my god. And it smells so citrusy, and like, I feel like this tea can be cold brew. It kind of smells like a nice, it smells like a white tea. I am super excited. Let me open it up and see how this looks. Oh, it smells so good. But here is the cake. Look at this beautiful cake. Oh my god. Oh, it smells amazing, guys. Ooh, it smells citrusy, tangerine, oranges, like orange zest, and it has like a bit of like a nice it doesn't smell like woody or herbal. It just smells very like vegetal, floral, green, crisp, citrus. Let's open up this one here. I'm just super excited because I was not expecting it, guys. I was having a really good day. Today was very productive. I was fixing the yard. I planted some roses. I went out to Walmart looking for a book. I didn't find it. But I went to Panera and I had really good breakfast in there. So yeah, here's the other one. I'm sure you guys could see it, but this is the Long Chuang Huang. Oh my god, this smells like spicy peppers. It smells like peppers, like super spicy peppers. Wow. It's a red tea, and it was processed like they process their green teas in Yunnan. It smells really, it kind of smells like it's gonna be a smoky oolong, even though it's not an oolong. It smells really good. Anyways, let's try these teas. I am super excited to try this cake, get into it, and share it with you guys. But I'm really happy. Did you guys get this box? Alright guys, so here is my little setup. I got the Gaiwan from Tao Teaware and this little beautiful set from Mayleaf. And I have the Green Hype and the Lao Chuang Kang white tea. Now reading through the page here, I discovered, or it tells us that they like to use boiling water for both of these teas. Even though we have a green raw pu'er tea here, they still recommend using boiling hot water. So I'm gonna do that for these teas, and I'm gonna start actually drinking this Lao Chuang Huang tea first. 7 grams into this Gaiwan. I believe this Gaiwan is 120 milliliters. So I'm gonna be testing it out. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have my setup right here, nice and ready to go. I'm gonna do the first rinse. It smells really nice. I could tell you guys that for sure. It smells really nice, and it kind of gives me a it gives me like a very nice sweet, and excuse the table, it's a hot mess here. It gives me like a nice sweet tamarind or like stone fruit fragrance. Let's get rid of the liquid. Very nice dark color for the first rinse. And I'm actually gonna drink it, actually. There is no pet in here, so I'm gonna be drinking the first rinse. And a very nice bright color. Let's see how it tastes. Now it is very, excuse the darkness of the camera, guys. I'm just recording with my phone. It does give me there's a tea from Harney and Sons called the Golden Monkey, Shangji B, and it reminds me of it. It smells like Sanji B. It smells like a golden tips, yellow tips, black tea. It's just a steep. It's just the first rinse, and it smells really good, and it tastes amazing. Let's get to the first initial brew. Let's go to the first brew here. Also, I want to say that this Gaiwan, it's from my unboxing that I made on Tao Teaware. If you guys didn't see my unboxing, all my teas arrived damaged, and except this guy here. And look at it go. It's going really nice. Also, I love this Mayleaf tray. It's perfect. I'm gonna follow a 10, 20, 25 second per brew, and see how the flavor composition works for this. But you guys can see the color there. That looks really nice. All right, let's see. This is the first brew. The first one was just a rinse, and a very nice color. The tea started to plump up really nicely, so that's really good. I like it when the tea starts to plump up early in the brewing stages. That will just tell us that it will give you a very nice flavor of tea, but it won't give you a lot of steeps. So it'll probably give me 4 really good steeps before it starts to kind of dilute and become kind of like tasteless. But expect at least the first 3-4 steeps to have an exquisite taste. All right guys, let's try it. Again, like a very yummy, like a sweet honey yummy flavor. I like kind of like not peaches, but apricot. That's what I get. Kind of like a sweet apricot honey tea. It's very, very nice. It's really, really good. I really like it. It kind of has also like a very molassesy, kind of like almost, I don't want to say sour, but like a little bit of like a punch in the background. I guess like the darkness of the black tea shows through. You could tell it's a black tea. It's very strong and pungent, but it's also very yummy and fruity and sweet and you know, and fragrant. I really like it. I'm gonna enjoy this tea, and I'm gonna come back when I start brewing the green tea hype, which I'm just excited to cut through with my pick, whatever, and try it with you guys. But this one is really, it's a winner. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. So let's go through this cake. Such a large, nice cake. Isn't this gorgeous? And it smells so good. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna measure about 7 grams here, and that'll pretty much be it. Oh my god, there's even a bud in there. Look at this, there's a nice little bud. So let's see this much cake. Okay, so this ended up being about 13 ounces. So I'm gonna eyeball it and only do about, I'm gonna leave a little bit behind. I guess it should be 7 ounces, or I'm just eyeballing it. But yeah, let's see. Now, from what I heard is that this is a reoccurring tea they bring every year, ever since 2017. It's just a regular green raw tea, and every year it comes back better than the last. And they also have this tea still from 2017. If you guys are interested, they also have this tea, the 2024 hype, green hype, in stock on the website. But if you're interested, you can also check out the 2017 on White2Tea's website and compare this teas to 7 years ago and see the difference, which I'm not gonna do. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do the first brew. Also, it's a green tea, so I'm gonna do about 180 degrees for this one, 185. They recommend 190. I never really follow the rules 100% on tea because I have my own liking. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do. That's how it's looking. Let's see how it unfurls. This is just the first steep, or not actually, this is the rinse, never mind. So let me just rinse this out. I'm not gonna drink this one. Comparing this rinse to the Lao Shang Huang, the one that I had first, this is completely different. It's a green tea, so it's definitely gonna have a lower color. Let's see the fragrance in here. Oh, it smells really, really nice. It smells like a show pour. Very, very nice. The leaves already unfurled right away. So did I burn the tea? I feel like I probably burned it. I don't know why they're recommending people to do 190 degrees for this type of tea. I am always doing less than 180 Fahrenheit when I'm doing tea, especially green tea. So I'm not gonna gonna let it steep for like about 7 seconds, and we'll see. I'm not gonna steep it for a long time. Let's see. All right, let's look at the color. Now I serve it in different little cups so that it could kind of cool down the tea for when I drink it, and also cover your tea so that it doesn't, you know, over steep or over steam with the lid on. Let's try it now. But anyways, so far it's a really, really nice color. I like the color of it. All right, so let's try it. It's not bitter, surprisingly. It has like a briskiness as you drink it right away. Yeah, it has like a, yeah, It's very light, very crisp. It kind of has like that aspect that it might get a little bitter, but it doesn't go bitter all the way. Kind of like on the border, and that'll probably just be my fault for brewing it with such hot water. Yeah, it's really nice. It also gives me a little bit of like a berry flavor, but not like strawberries or cherries. It's more like a like a like a even slightly apricotish, like a meaty prune, like prunes. Wow. Let me keep steeping this tea and I'll be back. All right, guys. So second steep. I'm still not gonna let it cook for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna do like about 7-10 seconds tops. You can see how the leaves are completely unfurled. There were some buds in here as well, and I do taste a little bit of like a floral flavor here. This guy won, by the way. It's really nice. I like how the lid, like the lid and the hold, it's really wide, and I have a big thick hand. So also when you're buying your guy ones, if you have a fat hand like I do, make sure your guy one has a very nice generous lid. You can even use your thumb in it if you're interested. But anyways, let's do the second. All right, very nice 3 cups. Very nice guy one, actually. I'm impressed at the capacity that I'm able to fill in here. I think it might be more than 120 ml. I'm gonna have to ask Tao Teaware to tell me the measurements on this, because that's very mighty. It looks tiny, but it's very thick inside. Yeah, well, let's try it. Or let's see. It got more mild, creamy. I don't get the astringency or like the zap. It's more creamy, almost even milky. Might be that the water is not as hot and I'm enjoying it better, but it's really, really nice. Wow. I think both teas are really good. I'm gonna steep this and I'm gonna come back when I'm finally brewing it. I think I'm gonna probably do about 3 more steeps, and then I'll be back to give you guys my overall thought. And if this month's tea box from White2Tea was the best, I think so far I'm super impressed with the amount of tea. Almost 300 grams, if not a little bit more. And yeah, but I'll be back. I drank so much tea. Okay, I have my final thoughts on Green Hype. I don't get what the hype is about, to be honest, 100%. I mean, I kind of see it, but I'm not blown away. I enjoy the tea. I think it was really nice. The first 2 steeps were really good. The third steep, I did the same exact thing as I did in the previous ones, and it, for some reason, it just became a little bit sour. The water was 10 Fahrenheit. It was 164, 65, and I steeped it for the same amount of seconds, 10 seconds. And for some reason, it just got a little bit bitter. And then I steeped it again the fifth time, or 4th time, I forgot. And it just didn't taste like much. So I'm not sure if where I went wrong. What I can say though is that the first was amazing. The first steep was amazing. The second one, when it got a little creamier and like sweet, was my favorite. The third and the fourth, and then the fifth, it just went downhill. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, and only because the first 2 steeps were perfect. The second one be my favorite. Don't oversteep this tea. Don't steep it for such a long time. I think that this tea would actually be better brewed in a big batch. So like in a brewing basket with like a kind of like a regular Western style, like on a tea bag, or like in a little diffuser, or even French press, like make a big batch with a small amount of tea. Don't do it in a guy one. I think it's the best way to go with this green hype. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna chop the whole cake up and put it in a container from Harney and Sons that I have the leftover ones, and drink it as a plain loose leaf tea that I wear with like a little strainer, and that's how I'm gonna drink it. I'm not gonna waste the time here making anything like I want because I'm not 100% enjoying the tea like that. But yeah, all I can say is that I enjoyed drinking this tea, and yeah, so if you found this helpful or what have you, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Kapun arigatou gozaimashita. Alright guys, so I could not finish the video without telling you guys my final thoughts, and I feel like this subscription box, the June 2024 subscription box, had to have been the best subscription they have ever made. I am super happy. The fact that we almost got 300 grams of cake, that is insane. And on top of that, it was good tea, not just like any kind of tea. I am super happy, and I highly recommend you guys to try White2Tea. I am speechless. The fact that we got a large, gigantic, full-on cake plus 50 grams of another black tea from Yunnan that was made by people that usually do traditional green tea, and it tasted so good. I am super happy. Have you heard of White2Tea? Have you subscribed to White2Tea, or are you expecting this month's package in your house and this video help you out? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, if you followed me recently, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Kapun arigatou gozaimashita.